What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Film Addiction, the best dictionaries to have. Today we're back for another video. Just kind of catch up, see what's going on with me and everything, and what I've been watching, and I like good stuff. What I picked up a few things. Backed off a lot on picking stuff up, just kind of picking stuff up here and there, and what's good, what I think is good, anyways. Not kind of splurging on just random stuff. So I've if you follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, you'll see behind me, there's some books. This is unfortunately the wife's little selection right here, although I've read a couple of those too. Kind of been reading books and been enjoying the hell out of it. So I have a new Instagram called Book Addiction as well. And I will be starting a new channel for Book Addiction. So if you're excited for that, be looking forward to it. I will hopefully have a video up today. If not, maybe tomorrow, but I'm hoping today I will have it up. And we'll start that up and see how it's going. But the films aren't going anywhere. I haven't got rid of anything. I did downgrade this shelf. I just moved it to another shelf. Kind of double stacked them for now. I'm trying to make some room. Limited space where we're at. But anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully you missed me. If not, then that's fine too. But yeah, been watching some stuff. Gonna pick back up into that a little bit. Like I said, I took a break and started reading books, but been going to theaters a little bit more often. So that's always good. First, I'll show up a few things that I did pick up. We'll start off with last month's horror pack since I didn't do the video, which was July's. So we'll show off what I got in that if you're curious. First off, we got Scars of Dracula. There's the front, and then there's the back. Looks like it has Christopher Lee in there, so that's kind of cool. They're kind of throwing in some older stuff, which is kind of nice. Not just the same old new stuff, which half of it's kind of junk in my opinion. So there's that. And then we got the new Grudge, which I did see and I do not remember liking. So I think I liked bits and pieces of it, but if it doesn't stick with you, that means it wasn't that great. So that's kind of that. And then this is the Horror Pack Limited Edition, number 97. So real close to 100. We'll see what happens at 100. If I stick with it or not, we'll see. What do you think? It's $40 now. So this is Huntress. The cover looks really cool. The back doesn't look as great quality-wise, but I think the cover is sick. So maybe we got something good going on. Who knows? And then next up, we got Hellboy on 4K, which, you know, I haven't watched the trailer for the new one, but apparently they're making a new one. I actually like this one. Unlike some people, I enjoyed it, and I plan on rewatching it. But I do have this already on 4K, so there's that. Next up, this was recommended to me by someone from work, and I have yet to watch it. But that is Boy Kills World. With Homeboy that's going to be playing Eric Draven, the new Crow that got pushed back till August. So we're watching that this month. I'm nervous and excited at the same time, but I'm just going to go in it and try to enjoy it. But got that. Heard good things about it. Besides that, I don't know anything else. I haven't watched it yet. Next up, this is a wife's pickup. We got Crimson Peak. I'm not sure if she thought it was supposed to be the box set or not, but it was on sale on Amazon for like 15, 20 bucks, something like that. I can't remember. So she picked that up. She absolutely loves this movie. I think I've only seen it once, maybe twice, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, we got that. Cool stuff. And that's the Arrow video. Next, we got Challengers with my girl Zendaya. That's how I say it. Everybody says it different apparently. But Zendaya. Got this. We did watch it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I kind of liked, they're playing tennis. There's some tennis scenes that were really cool when they're in a match where they put the camera on the ball or on the person's POV, and I thought that was really neat. The story itself, there were bits of it that was kind of fun and interesting, but it was very predictable in some ways, and it went back and forth, and it was total chick flick at certain times, and I didn't really enjoy all that, so they could give it like 3 stars. I think Emily enjoyed it more than I did, so there's that. I'm sure Tom Holland loved that movie. This is my most recent pickup. I picked this up yesterday, actually. Went into Target to kill a little bit of time before Books A Million opened up and saw this bad boy sitting there. Purple Rain on 4K, and that slipcover is beautiful. This is a little bit more expensive than I would have liked, but I absolutely love this movie, and I can watch this movie over and over and over and over. I don't know why. I just grew up watching it. I love it. I love Prince. And I think the movie was, overall, in my opinion, I guess because I grew up with it, done very well. And I absolutely love this movie. So, had to get it on 4K. It was the only copy they had left, and it had a slipcover in decent shape. So, we picked up Purple Rain. Do you like Purple Rain? Let me know down below. And then last but not least, I'm sure there's some other stuff floating around. Like I said, I haven't made a video in a while, so some stuff's got put on the shelf. But this was the one Criterion I did pick up in July. And that is Anatomy of a Fall. At the time, this is the only copy they had. And that was the DVD. But I was surprised to even see it out. I didn't know they were coming out with a physical release of this. So I was excited to see that. I absolutely love this movie. I thought it was directed well. I thought the acting in this movie was phenomenal by everyone. And it was one of my all-time favorite movies of last year. Not of all time, but of last year. And I thought it was great. So when I saw it, I had to pick it up. And I did go into a store yesterday and saw it was on Blu-ray also. So it is what it is. But either way, it's Criterion. And that is number 1218 for those of you that like that. So that's what I picked up recently. What do you think of those? Good, bad, I don't know. Let me know down below. Here, I'll go over the few movies that I saw in theaters. I've been going a lot more recently because I did get the Regal card. So it's like 54 cents for me to go see it. Yes, I pay a monthly subscription, but it pays for itself after a while. And it came in use on all these movies except for one. First up, The Farthest One Away. I didn't want to cover every single movie, just the ones I wanted to talk about. Was Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. I absolutely love this movie. I did give it 4 stars on Letterboxd. There you go. But and now that I thought about it, when I saw that, I was kind of surprised I gave it 4 stars. I really think it should have been 4.5. Love the acting, love the story. I love how it led up to the last Mad Max movie. And it's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't want to talk about it too much because I really want to watch it again. I'm waiting for this one to come out on physical release. I will be picking this one up on 4K. There's no doubt about that. It is one of my favorite movies so far this year. So me and Emily did the top list of the year, what we were expecting to like and not like, and this will be for sure in the top 10, I believe, at the end of the year. Now, how high, how low, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be on there. But we've had some bangers this year. Next up, The Strangers Chapter 1. I went with my brother and my best friend John, which has been on the channel a few times. And this movie's not good. It was terrible. I thought the acting was not great. There was not one likable character, in my opinion. The couple was annoying as hell. They had so many chances of getting away or doing something, and they didn't do it. Like pointing a gun at one of the people's heads and didn't pull the trigger, and just every mistake, every decision that they did in this movie was a mistake and it's stupid. I'm not saying that I would be better in that situation, but I want to think that I would be, because they were annoying as hell. Terrible movie, and then it left it open for a sequel, which they apparently are making a sequel. It's already filming or filmed or whatever, Chapter 2, and I don't see how that's possible. If it's the same people, I really don't care. I love the original. I love the original sequel. But this was trash. I gave it 2.5 stars, being generous. Usually if it's under 3 stars, I probably will not watch it again. So when I saw this on physical release, I did not pick it up. So that's kind of how I'm doing things now. I did not like it, not picking it up. Don't care how nice the edition was. Didn't like it. Next up was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought all the acting in the movie was not, really good. I thought it was a little bit long. It was probably a good 20 minutes too long. I was starting to get kind of antsy. Wanted to leave the theater, which, if the movie's great, even if the movie's great, that'll happen. But it was just a little bit too long. But besides that, I had a great time. I thought it was a great sequel, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. I love these movies. I love all 3 of them, and now 4. So I think they're planning on making 6, and I'm totally cool with that. I want to see another one. I'm good with it. So 4 stars for that. Next, me and John went and saw Horizon American Saga Chapter 1. And it was great. It was great acting, great story, all that good stuff. But it was Borefest. I understand that it's developing the story and they're developing characters and all this, but I felt like it almost should have been a TV show. And now that you see, part 2 is already supposed to be out. I think it's supposed to be out like this month now is when part 2 was supposed to come out. But it didn't make any money, or not enough money. I think the budget for this movie was like $100 million, and it only made like 11 or $20 million or something like that. And I think maybe the advertisement wasn't there, and people were used to watching, what's his name, on the TV show Yellowstone. So they're expecting to be on TV. I don't know what the deal is. I know they're planning on seeing if it makes money when it comes to video on demand and physical release, and then they might put it back in theaters. But if not, then it's going to be going to probably Max or something like that. But it was long. It was 3 hours long. The next one's supposed to be 3 hours long. He's planning on 3, and I read somewhere that he actually wants to make 4 of them. Don't know if that's still going to happen. I want to see the story continued. I want to see what happens with the story and the characters, but not a great start. Next up, I gotta wet my whistle, man. I ain't had to sit here and talk to the camera in a while. If anybody's still sitting here watching. Good old spritz. Next up, me and the wife went and saw, well, I took the kid too. We went and saw Twisters, and we saw it in IMAX. And for one, it's a theater experience all the way around. You've got to see, if you can, go see this in theaters. See it in IMAX if you can do it. Yes, it's very expensive. But it was worth every penny, in my opinion. It was a fun experience. The IMAX, it's my daughter's first time seeing IMAX, so she was blown away. The screen was bigger than I remember, honestly. But the movie was fun. I thought the characters were great. Thought they were fun. That's kind of what this was. It was a good popcorn flick. And yes, it's a sequel, reboot, whatever you wanted to call it. It had a lot of nods to the original, which I thought was cool. And it didn't really try to take away from the original. It's kind of doing its own thing. Even though it's kind of the same movie. They just switched some things up. But I had a fun time with it. I thought it was fun. Did it do anything too extra? No, it didn't. But like I said, it was just a fun experience. I had a great time, enjoyed every minute of it. I gave it 4.5 stars. I'll definitely pick this one up when it comes out in theaters. Is it as good as the original? I grew up with the original, so I'm kind of biased when it comes to that. So no, it's not as good as the original, but it's pretty damn close. That's my opinion. That's hearsay, whatever, but I loved it. I had a great time. Next up, Deadpool and Wolverine. This is the one that I did not use my Regal card with. We went and saw this at AMC with a huge group of people from work. We had the whole back row, so it was fun. we laughed the entire time. With this movie, I laughed from beginning to end, and that's what this was. It was a great popcorn flick just to make you laugh your ass off. It was good to see Deadpool back. It was great to see Wolverine back. It was great to see some of the cameos that are in this movie, and I'm not going to say who it is just in case you haven't watched it, but seeing them was awesome. It was hilarious, and I had a great time. With that being said, I gave it 4 stars. Plot, didn't care for the plot in the movie. Not that it was there that much anyways, but the few times where the comedy settled down and it tried to get serious, didn't really care. It was boring. Didn't care for the plot whatsoever. The villains in this movie, because technically there's 2 villains, didn't care for either one of them. The one guy at the beginning that's supposed to be a villain, and throughout the movie, I didn't even like the person that was playing him. The character, I thought he was just terrible. Didn't like him. And then the villain that turns into a villain at the end of the movie, didn't care for her either. I don't know, she just kind of bored. She was kind of cool, what she could do, her powers and stuff, but wasn't about it. Besides that, it didn't matter. I was laughing the entire time. The whole group was laughing. Everybody had a fun time. That's what it was for. Deadpool was there to have a good time, and Wolverine was fucking awesome. So, and then last but not least, watched this yesterday. Was Longlegs. Good movie. It was alright. It was worth a watch. I'll say that. Will I ever watch it again? Probably not. Am I going to pick this up? Probably not. Didn't hate it. I just didn't love it. The plot was kind of interesting at first, and then it kind of got where it's predictable halfway through. And then you had Nicolas Cage, being wild, being crazy, but he wasn't in it as much as I wanted him to be. He was just kind of there, kind of a side character in a way. Longlegs is mentioned. He plays Longlegs. His name's mentioned throughout the entire movie, but he was not there enough. And I think it needed more Nick Cage. Simple as that. But when it got done, I was just kind of like, okay, that was that. And then I left the theater, and it didn't change anything. It was just like, all right, I saw that. So we'll not be picking that one up. That's my opinion. Decent movie. I'd see it, especially for 54 cents that I paid for it. It was worth it. But will I buy it? No. So I'm done rambling. This has gone on for 17 minutes. But yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. Reading a bunch. If you're interested, go check out Book Addiction. Should have a video up today or tomorrow. I'd really appreciate it if you're interested in books or you want to hear what I say. I'm excited for the new video. I'm excited to start talking about books. And the movies aren't going anywhere. We're going to keep collecting movies. We're going to keep buying movies. Just not as many. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below. All that good stuff. Let me know what's going on with you. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Peace.